Gameplay as a solo healer, no backup, just me. I think I did pretty well. Real question is,
Stay a little bit
did they
further
actually
back.
need me,
Play
or did
safe.
I help their aggressive playstyle? Let me know in the comments. Started off just trying to feel them out, see how they were going to play. Hung back, stayed behind my tanks. Fortunately, when Venom showed up, the tanks split. I followed Penny to try and keep him alive, but ended up costing, and Magneto died.
Oh,
So I was hoping Penny would move forward since our DPS was up there, but moved back, so I tried to keep myself alive, hoping somebody would push forward. As soon as that pick happened, I started moving. Eventually the team showed up, made it to point, so laid down my ult, figured I'd just saturate the area. With that healing on the ground, switched a little bit of DPS, trying to help the team. Thinking the ult would end soon, so hopped back to keep the heals up, see what was happening. Seemed to have worked. I just took the point here. At which point people started moving in different directions. We had Fantastic in the back line. Focused a little bit too much here. But then I got a little turned around on the point. Fortunately, our DPS was managing on their own. Penny was pushing forward with her ult, but Groot was off to the side. My attention was split. Tried to help the back line, which made it difficult for me to handle the front. Unfortunately, both of those died.
To save you.
Tried to be a little bit aggressive here, not paying attention to what was happening in the back, so I had to move back. That's threw my ult down to try and give them a reason to go forward. I believe they were too busy with something behind me, so they didn't get to fully capitalize on my ult. As they pushed forward,
Right.
I was able to try and keep their aggressive. I saw Panther go forward, so tried to keep him topped up. Heard that ult, so tried to stay out of vision. Moon Knight had a really good ult there.
All right.
So now we just cleaned up the stragglers.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Saw DPS dive forward, so I tried to move a little bit to the right. Was taking a lot of damage, but I wasn't fast enough to heal him.
Oh,
Then I heard that ult, so I figured I'd lay mine down. I'm all over to the side, so figured that would give them an opportunity to push that way. Added my damage,
I got
saw the
two.
healer, so tried to focus him.
got a third.
I'm trying to help. Get ready.
Oh, you solved it.
Felt like things were going well, so I was just trying to keep an eye on
Don't let any
where my team was trying to push. Venom keeps trying to take me out. Fortunately, he doesn't have any backup. I moved back just to reassess. Figured out where everybody was.
use your hands sometimes. All right, Dagger.
Both ults went off. Wasn't sure how to focus my heals.
Oh,
My time to shine.
Drew came in with his ult, but I had my healing down. I was able to keep everybody up, threw my ult down to hopefully allow them to push forward and clean this up. Which worked as we took the point.
All right.
So now we're on defense, and I had no idea how their aggressive playstyle was going to work. As you can see, they were
You have to stop them from
quite
securing
far
the mission
forward.
area.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
As the only healer, I didn't think it should be up that forward. With Penny out of range, I tried to just keep Magneto up, soak all the damage. Penny started asking for heals, but I didn't know how to reach her. Tried to bounce some.
Can't get over there,
but
Penny.
Wasn't enough.
Time to retreat.
As I took around the corner, I started taking damage from Mr. Fantastic, so I backed up.
My time to shine.
I know you need heals.
And then they started pushing forward, so I tried to stay with a tank. All came forward, I backed up. Fortunately, the DPS were on their own. And then they were both taking a lot. I was trying to keep them both. I should have focused on one. In the end, I couldn't save either, and I was left on my own. And
Still here.
not sure how I could have played that differently. If I should have just stayed further back, focused on one of them to stay alive, or if there was nothing I could have done.
Spider mode. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Fortunately, they took
like-
the point here. I was left with just Magneto to try and keep up. They're throwing a lot, so I figured I'd push my ult down.
Against the world.
Are you good, bro? What are you typing about?
Wanna say something?
Tried to stay out of sight. Fortunately, I didn't realize how far my team had moved back, and I was still up front. So. Should have played that better, figure out where they were.
Spider mode.
Realized they backed up again, so this time I tried to back up further. So I couldn't see Penny. Backed up, laid down my ult, tried to cover where their Cloak Dagger ulted. If they didn't have an advantage. Penny was near death, dropped the bubble, and turned around. And then I got focused. Wasn't sure if I should have stayed in the bubble
Stay
as well.
alive to heal you guys.
Her request for heals sort of threw me off, but fortunately the team didn't meet me just yet. They took a lot of damage. I'm not sure I could have saved them. Moon Knight was taking a lot of focus, so I tried to split my attention between the front line and Moon Knight, but left Moon Knight too much.
Oh, sorry.
Took one.
It's too much to heal.
Fortunately, the rest of the team were able to clear up everybody else.
Battlefield ready again.
I knew my DPS was up front, but I didn't want to turn that corner in case I got picked off. Our Punisher ulted, so I wanted to try and focus him to keep his ult alive.
Save my ult.
Only 60 seconds left.
60 seconds.
I was about to use my ult to cover theirs, but as I saw everybody got picked off,
Alright.
figured I'd save mine.
Wasted that one.
Powering up.
Jury! Executioner!
Not gonna be able to.
30 seconds.
Figured we had a few moments left. I'd lay down enough for them to be as aggressive. Switch to DPS to try and help, clean up. Moon Knight was taking a lot of damage, switched back. Tried to move behind one of my tanks.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Now everybody was just trying to clean up.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Final score. 3, 2, 1.
Good job, team.
If you enjoyed this gameplay, hit the like. And if you want to hang out live, you can find me over on Twitch.